Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. What is a contracts race? Do you know what? I love contract races. The reason I love contract races is because I'm very competitive. Now, a contracts race normally happens when the market is hot, when it's really good. But it also happens sometimes with receivers. And in fact, I am in a contracts race currently with two other people that want to buy the same property. So what's happened is the receiver has received a number of offers, mine being one of the highest ones along with two other people. So rather than just choose one of us, what they've done, they've said, look, you're in a contracts race. So they'll send all of us a contract, all three of us get a contract. And then whoever signs on the dotted line and pays the 10% first is the winner. Now, I've lost very few contract races over the years because I'm competitive, but to win one, you have to have a very good solicitor. Someone who's not going to faff about emailing you thousands of problems. Someone who's going to pick up the phone, have a meeting with you online or in person and get it done. So the first thing I do when I'm in a contracts race is to send the 10% deposit. No messing around. I send it to the solicitor, say, right, you've got 2 or 3 days, whatever, or 5 days to get this exchange for me. And always tell them you've never lost a contracts race yet, even if you've never done one, because that will make them competitive as well. And if they're not competitive and excited about it, you've got the wrong solicitor. So what's really important is searches, because of course, normally you have 4, 6 weeks, 8 weeks to get the searches done with the local authority. When you've got to buy it in a few days, you can't mess about doing searches. You haven't got time for that. So you need to insure it. So you can go to an insurance company, your solicitor will know how to do that, and get the search insured. Now, if you think it's messy and there's problems, then you have to be careful. You do need to do your due diligence somehow within 2 or 3 days, which is what we do. Legally, the pack will come into your solicitor. There may be something in there that your solicitor says, look, this is crazy. You should not be entering into a contracts race. If that is the case, and the solicitor's not wet around the ears, they're experienced, then take their advice. Take their advice. They're one of your power team, that word I hate, as some of you know, but they are part of your consultancy team and they are experienced, more experienced than you are regarding law. So if there's a problem, and the question I always ask my solicitor is this, 2 things really. If I buy it with the problems, okay, can I get a bank to lend me money on it? And if the answer is that is no, then I'm concerned, obviously, even if I'm paying cash to start with. And the second thing is, can I sell it on to someone else? Will they get a mortgage on it? And if the answer to that is no, my next question to that solicitor is, what do we do to put the problem right? Simple as that. And if they say there's nothing you can do, John, to put that problem right, this is a serious problem. Or, John, if you buy it for cash, we can sort the problem out with the land registry or whoever it is within 3 months, then I'm happy. The reason you're in a contracts race is because it's probably cheap, or you perceive it to be cheap, and you're willing to take that chance. But you still need to de-risk it if you can, as much as possible before you buy. Don't worry about the competition. If they beat you, they beat you. If they beat you, and there's a massive legal problem with them, they will regret it. They will regret it. So take the advice of your solicitor, be competitive, make sure you get the 10% deposit to them immediately. I always get the 10% to them quickly, ready to exchange, and then I tell them to send it to the other side solicitors, ready to exchange. Because if they've got your 10% and they haven't got someone else's, they're far more likely to take you more seriously and answer all your legal questions than they are if they've never, they've hardly heard from you. So be careful, be competitive, make sure you are able to finance it once the problems are sorted out and that it's mortgageable for someone else to purchase. And above all, if your solicitor thinks it's a serious legal problem, take their advice.